September from September Mourning. You guys will probably remember her from Miss October, I think, 2 years ago for Horrorcore magazine. You were the pinup.
Oh yeah, I was the pinup.
I think it was October with her.
Was it October?
I think it was.
Oh, okay.
It's fitting.
Cool.
But yeah, we're in Pittsburgh, and she's on tour now with Dope and David Suicide and
Commie Christ.
Commie Christ.
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
They're
So,
awesome.
they're awesome.
You're in for a treat if you have never heard of them.
Awesome. So we're getting into
Yeah.
that. But you're actually coming back. You said you have another headlining tour after this, right?
Yes, we do. We're going to be coming back around in June and hitting the same spot, and you should come out and see it.
Awesome. Who's on that tour? Like, what are some of the other bands?
We're using locals for openers,
Nice.
so it'll just be us headlining with some locals that we pick up along the way.
Just whoever's in. That's always good.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some other stuff. New video, 20 Below, amazing.
Yeah.
Like how did
Thank
that come about? I know kind of goes with the comic. And
Yes,
stuff,
it does. It's very much part of the whole comic book world and sphere. It has the storyline from the comic book played out in visual content, and you just kind of have to watch it. You can, if you read the comics, the two comics, you'll kind of get where it's coming from. It's about her going back into Mourning after she's collected souls and being chased by reapers.
It gave me a Fear and Loathing feel. I liked it.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit like that.
So next plan for a video, like do you already have it in mind? You're gonna wait a little bit, let it.
Actually, we have one that we've already filmed. I filmed it before we left for tour. Just waiting for it to get edited, and then we're gonna place that one probably before we go out on the headline run.
Same kind of style, same like theme.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit different, a little bit more artsy, and just a little bit more. I don't even know how to describe it. Actually, you'll just have to wait and see.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I've seen some of your posting. I think videos from it. Is that where you were like
Yeah.
dancing? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The ballet stuff. So.
For those of you who don't know, she's also a hardcore like I don't know what a ballerina was. That
Yeah,
what you said?
I was a ballerina before I was a rock star, I guess. Whatever.
Rock
a
star,
rocker.
ballerina, reaper. She does a little bit of everything.
Before I was a reaper.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. So music-wise, what's next? Volume 2's been doing really well.
Yeah.
It's well reviewed. Are you gonna do a
Yeah.
3, or do you got
Yes.
a concept? Or
Volume 3 is coming out. Well, we're doing the third comic book coming up next, and that'll have an accompaniment to it, another EP or a full length.
So you're gonna try to do that with every issue,
Yeah, everything.
That is
It
awesome.
always comes out in tandem because it tells the story together with the music and the comics. So.
If you guys haven't checked out the comic, definitely the art in that is just amazing. I don't know who does your like.
Well, it's through Image and Top Cow. So, and it was created with Mark Silvestri and I, and he's a huge comic book artist. If you don't know him, he's kind of up there with Stan Lee and stuff like that.
Nice.
So, yeah, he's kind of one of the big six. And he created The Darkness, Witchblade, like a bunch of other, titles and stuff like that. Oh, he loves The Darkness.
Yes.
Have you played the video game?
Oh,
It's so
yes.
good. Darkness 2 video game I liked a little bit better. It was shorter, but I liked it a little bit
The
better.
TV in
So.
the subway where you can actually watch music
Yes.
videos. I would spend hours just digging off like watching the videos.
I
on it.
liked cutting the guys' heads off, and then you could like punt them across like the subway. It was awesome.
know.
Yeah, dude, it was so cool. Anyway, so got out a lot of aggression. So he's my partner on this. So we've done the comics together, and then Image and Top Cow are putting them out through comic book stores actually in June. So on this next tour, we're probably going to be hitting up some comic book stores, doing some
That'd be awesome.
acoustics,
Do some signings in between.
signings, stuff like that. So you can come out to your local comic book store and come see us. Yeah.
Now with the video of 20 Below, kind of maybe have an idea with it. Have you guys ever thought about doing maybe a Netflix show or something and actually doing like a live action?
Well, there's something in the works. I can't really say anything yet, but we're definitely thinking about things like that.
So my brain was in the right spot with that. That's good. That's good. So what's
anything to tell the story?
What's any huge plans to finish off 2017 so far? I mean, you guys are on fire right now.
New comic book, new music, more touring, some other surprises, more video content, like other ways of telling the story. Yeah, there's just a lot coming in 2017 before the year's done.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna clear the air with something here. If you guys all follow her on Facebook and everything, she's on everything. But on Facebook, she while on tour posted a picture of her new Star Wars pants.
Oh, let me get them.
Which are pretty cool. But on some of the comments, someone's like, "Oh, this is an attention thing. This isn't like a nerd."
So these are my BB-8, which is the coolest robot ever. So yeah, this is how I roll. That's how I roll. These are my BB-8 pants. They're super dirty now because I've been wearing them like every day. but they're really comfy. $7 at Walmart.
For the record, she is a huge nerd. She's into all that. I mean, she does a comic book. How do you say? So
Yeah.
I just wanted to clear. I saw this some of those comics. I always do study it before we do interviews, and I was like, man, that is just ridiculous. We gotta,
No, people just think that. It's weird because I don't
someone's
really...
sitting in their mom's basement, like,
Oh yeah, I mean, there's always gonna be haters. There's always gonna be trolls on your stuff. You know, you just have to learn to ignore them. And we have a lot of really great fans, and they know me and they know what I do. And we had this guy fight back for me, so it was kind of funny. Awesome. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, he went after the guy. It was hilarious.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it was really funny. So there's that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen the picture, look it up because not only does she do all this, but she still stays in shape for somehow. Like she'll make you feel like shit if you see the picture. Like, oh, my abs will never be like that. So.
Thanks, man.
Anything else that we haven't talked about you want to cover? Or?
Nope, that's about it. Thank you guys for being, supportive and following along with the story and the music and coming out to shows and just being there for us. We really appreciate it.
Awesome. Definitely check September Mourning out. Comic, music, everything. Instagram, Facebook, everything.
Twitter.
Yes.
SeptemberMourning.com. You can find tour dates there. And we'll see you on the road.
Yes, see you on the next one. Later, guys.